What's up, everybody? It's the Blue of a Red and Blue podcast, and I'm here today to help you guys understand what's happening in the English Premier League as Chelsea and Liverpool, yes, are playing today at Anfield. This is a huge matchup for a Red and a Blue podcast, obviously because I'm a Blue at Chelsea, well, the Black today for the funerals at Anfield, and then obviously the Red DJ is the Red for Liverpool. So we're here to help you guys get the predictions of what we think are going to happen in terms of this matchup at Anfield. Just some context, in the last out of the last four matchups between Liverpool and Chelsea, Liverpool have won 3 of those 4, with Chelsea last winning the FA Cup last season, and then Liverpool winning the most recent 2-0 coming back in September, and prior to that, the 5-3 memorable game during the summer lockdown games right before Liverpool lifted their first trophy in decades. So these games have always been pretty good. We've seen some really great matchups between these two teams because they're not only Big Six teams in the English Premier League, but they're always consistently performing at a high level, and we often see these games when they matter most, in terms of not only deciding the top 4, but in tournaments like the FA Cup, and in terms of things like the Champions League. So I think this will be a big one in terms of helping Chelsea, the Blues, jump into 4th place, putting ourselves in a position to be 4 points behind Manchester United and 3 points behind Leicester, but also giving Liverpool with a win a chance to jump into 4th place as well. So that top 4 race is really tight right now, but I think I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea today, with Timo Werner and Olivier Giroud getting on the score sheet, while DJ is predicting a 2-0 win for Liverpool with the likes of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah getting on the score sheet. As far as our starting 11s go, I've got Edouard Mendy, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Cesar Azpilicueta, Andreas Christensen, Antonio Rudiger, and Marcus Alonso as our defensive look. Then Mason Mount, N'Golo Kante, and Mateo Kovacic as our midfield 3, with Ziyech and Werner playing at the top 2 spots. And then I think we'll have the likes of Reece James, Zuma, Havertz, Pulisic, and some others obviously on our bench to go to, with maybe Pulisic, Olivier Giroud, and James getting some of those substitution minutes off the bench. And then DJ is predicting that it'll be Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phillips, Ozan, and Robertson as far as defensive look. Curtis Jones, Thiago, and Wijnaldum as the back 3, and then Salah, Bobby, and Mane as their front attacking 3. And we know that Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane love to score against Chelsea, so it's really going to come down to us continuing to have a great defensive record like we've had so far under Thomas Tuchel, only allowing 2 goals in the month of February, while we went unbeaten under him as well. So the keys to the game for me, I think it comes down to, 1, being much more creative on the offensive side. I think if we could put ourselves in position to press that Liverpool defensive partnership that is still kind of figuring it out, then I think we can definitely attack some of those weaknesses and put some goals in, obviously getting 2 of them for us. And I think DJ is expecting or hoping that Liverpool can control the midfield and break out some of that creativity from players like Mason Mount, who help us kind of get into those positions from a high press to score a lot of goals. So I think it'll be an interesting matchup for sure. Both Chelsea and Liverpool, again, need points. United and Leicester both dropped points yesterday by drawing. We have Spurs and Everton who are playing today, plus the title race that's way over, but the top 4 race is definitely tight right now, with teams like West Ham still in the loop, so there's lots of movement to be had, there's lots of things to happen, and I think it's important that Chelsea and Liverpool, although I want Chelsea to win, take this game very seriously, and come out really hoping to get 3 points. So hopefully we see a really good attacking, open, back and forth game. But again, as the Blue, I'm hoping that Chelsea finds a way to win. So if you guys have any predictions, any comments, please let us know. Share this video. Tell us what you're thinking. And as always, man, just check us out at Red and Blue Podcast on all your social and streaming services everywhere. So we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. But again, go Chelsea. R for DJ. Go Liverpool. But we'll see you guys soon.